There is one more most brilliant idea that I have for you today. I'm going to actually show you how to do it. I don't know if you will be able to relate it with it right now or not, but I really want you to do it. Whatever the way works for you the best, please try to do it, as our final aim is to solve simply. And today's topic is from conformal transformation. And this is the most important question, that is, show that the transformation W is equal to 3 minus Z by Z minus 2 transforms the circle modulus of Z minus 5 by 2 is equal to half in the Z plane into the imaginary axis in the W plane. So what is given first thing is W is given as, see here, W is given as 3 minus Z by Z minus 2. As everybody knows, we can write W as U plus IV. See clear? And Z can be written as this is X plus IY. So if I substitute the same thing here in place of W as U plus IV and in place of Z as X plus IY, see what happens here. So this will be in place of Z as X plus IY minus 2. Clear? And now see what happens here. So this will be U plus IV is equal to, this is 3 minus X minus IY by, so this will be X plus IY minus 2. So if I collect all the real parts, that is U plus IV is equal to, this is 3 minus X. So this is plus I times of this is minus Y by, so this is X minus 2 plus IY. Clear? So if I send this to other side, so this will become U plus IV into, this is X minus 2 plus IY is equal to, this is 3 minus X plus I times of minus Y. See here, if I multiply these two, so this will become U times of X minus 2 plus I times of UY, and if I multiply, this will be I times of V into X minus 2, this is I square minus this value is Vy is equal to, this is 3 minus X plus this is I times of minus Y. Clear? And now see here, there are two terms here, there are two imaginary terms here. So these two are the imaginary terms and these two are the real terms. See, if I take it in one bracket, see what happens here. So this will be Ux minus 2U and this is minus Vy in one bracket. If I take I common, so this will be Uy. So this is Vx. If I multiply, this will be minus 2V. So this is again 3 minus X plus I times of minus Y. So if I compare the real parts as well as an imaginary parts, so the real parts here is, so Ux minus Vy minus 2Y equates 3 minus X. And here the imaginary part, so this is the imaginary part. If I equate, see what happens. So equating the real and imaginary parts, equating real and imaginary parts. So what is obtained here? So this will be 2x. So this will be 2x minus 2y minus Vy value is equal to, this is 3 minus x. And the next one here is Uy plus Vx minus 2y is equal to, this is minus y. Clear? If I keep it in an order, this will be Ux minus 2y minus Vy. If I bring to other side, this will be minus 3 plus x is equal to 0. So here also this is Uy plus Vx minus 2y. If I bring it inside, this will be plus y is equal to 0. See, if you observe this one, if I take x common from these two, so here if I take x common, see what happens. Then this will be U plus 1 into x. So U plus 1 into x, and this is the y term, and this is minus 2u minus 3 is equal to 0. So this is one equation. See, if I put Vx at one place and see, here is a y term and here is a y term. So if I take common, then this will be U plus 1 times of y minus 2v is equal to 0. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. See here, I'll note down these two equations. So the first equation is u plus 1. See here, this is u plus 1 into x minus vy minus 2u minus 3 is equal to 0 is the first equation. And the next one is vx plus this is u plus 1 into y minus 2v is the second equation. Clear? So now we have to solve these two equations. So we need the values of x as well as y. So for getting x and y, so we have to multiply equation 1. So here is v and so I am multiplying equation 1 with v, and here is u plus 1. So now I am multiplying equation 2 with u plus 1. Clear? So if I multiply, see both the equations. So if I multiply with v, this will be v into, this is u plus 1 into x, minus, if I multiply, this will be minus v square y. So if I multiply with v, this will be 2uy minus 3v is equal to 0. Clear? And in the second equation, if I multiply, this will be v times of, this is u plus 1 into x. If I multiply, this will be u plus 1 whole square y. So if I multiply, this is minus 2v into, this is u plus 1 is equal to 0. Now see here, so if I subtract these two, so plus will become minus and minus will become plus, and we can easily cancel these two and we'll be obtaining the y value. So here he is minus v square, this is minus, this is u plus 1 whole square of y. Clear from these two? So this is minus 2uv and this is minus 3v, and if I make an addition, this will be plus 2uv and this is plus 2v is equal to 0. And now I can easily cancel plus 2v as well as minus 2v and see what remains here. So if I take minus common, so this will be v square plus this is u plus 1 whole square of y is equal to, so this is minus v, see here, this is minus v, minus 3v plus 2v is minus v is equal to 0. So I need the value of y, so I need the value of y, so that y is equal to, so this is minus v times of, so this is already v, this is v square. So if I expand it, this will be u square plus 1 plus 2v. So we got y value as minus v by, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1. Clear? So this is so important. We got y value, and now in order to get the x value, so here is the short form here. In equation 2, I am going to substitute the y value so that I will be getting an x value. So what is equation 2 here? So equation 2 is nothing but, see here, this is vx plus this is u plus 1 into y minus 2v is equal to 0. So this is equation 2. So in equation 2, if I substitute the y value here, then this will become, this is going to become, so this is vx plus this is u plus 1. So what is y value here? This is minus v by, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1 minus 2v is equal to 0. Clear? And so vx, if I multiply, this will be minus v times of u plus 1 by, this value is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1 is equal to, if I send to other side, this will be plus 2v. So if I can cancel this v, so if I take common v and cancel, this will be x minus, this is u plus v by, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1 is equal to 2v. So if I cancel this one and send it to other side, then see, this will be x minus, this is u plus 1 by, this is u square plus v square plus 2v plus 1 is equal to, the value here is 2. And if I send to other side, then this will become, so we need the value of x. So x is going to become, this is 2 plus, this is u plus 1 by, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1. Clear? And now I am going to solve this one. So x value is equal to, so if I take LCM, that is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1. So if I multiply, this will be 2u square, this will be 2v square, this is 2 2s of 4u plus 2 plus again this is u plus 1. So x value is equal to, see if you observe, so this is going to become 2u square plus this is 2v square. So here if you see, this is 4u plus u. This will be 5u. This is 5u plus this is 2 plus 1. The value here is 3 by this value is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1. So here we got the value of x. So here we got the value of x here. So after solving 1 and 2 equations, we got both the values. The first one is the y value. So what is y value here? So let me show you. This is the y value. This is minus v by, the denominator is same for both, that is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1, u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1, and the x value here is, this is 2u square, this is 2v square plus 5u plus 3 by this value is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1. So these two are the x and the y values. So now see here, what is the circle given? So if you go to the circle here, circle equation here, these two are the x and y values. And see, from the question we got x and y values here from mod z minus 5 by 2 is equal to half in the z plane into the imaginary axis in the w plane. So we have to take this circle. So what is the circle equation? Z minus 5 by 2 is equal to half. So we have the circle equation as z minus 5 by 2 is equal to, this value is equal to half. Now what is it we are going to do? So here in place of z, what is it we are going to write? That is x plus iy. So this is x plus iy minus 5 by 2 is equal to half. So if I bring the real parts to one side, that is x minus 5 by 2 plus I times of y is equal to, this is half. If I take from the modulus, this will be root over, this is x minus 5 by 2 whole square plus y square is equal to half. So if I do squaring on both sides, s, b, s, if I do squaring on both sides, then this x minus, so x minus 5 by 2 whole square plus y square is going to become 1 by 4. Now in this I am going to substitute the x value as well as the y value in this equation. So the equation becomes, see here, so x value is nothing but, so this is x minus 5 by 2 whole square plus y square is equal to, the value here is 1 by 4. So what is our actually x value here? So x value just now we found out, that is 2u square plus 2v square plus 5u plus 3 divided by, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1 minus this is 5 by 2 whole square plus what is v square here? This is minus v by, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1 whole square is equal to, the value here is 1 by 4. Clear? So if I make a LCM here, that is 2 times of, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1. This will be, if I multiply with 2, this will be, this is 4u square, this will be 4v square, this value is 10u, so this is 10u plus 6. So if I multiply with minus, this will be 5u square minus 5v square minus 10u minus 5 whole square plus, so if I make a square, this will be v square by, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1 whole square is equal to, the value here is, 1 by 4. 1 by 4. See, this is plus 5u square and this is plus 4u square. This is minus 5 plus 4. So this will be minus u square. So if you observe, this is minus 5v square and this is plus 4v square. So this will be minus v square, and easily we can cancel plus 10u and minus 10u, and this is plus 6 and minus 5. So this is going to become 1. So this is plus 1. So this value is plus 1 whole square by, so this is going to become 4 times of, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1 whole square. Clear? And this is going to become v square by, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1 whole square is equal to, the value here is 1 by 4. So if I take LCM and see what happens here, this is 4 times of, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1 whole square. So here this will be minus, if I take minus common, this will be u square plus v square minus 1 whole square. So minus, if I take common and square it, and this will be plus, and this is, so there is no 4 here, this will be 4v square is equal to, this value is 1 by 4. So if I cancel 1 by 4 and send it to other side, so this is going to become u square plus v square minus 1 whole square plus 4v square is equal to, this is u square plus v square plus 2u plus 1 whole square. Clear? And now see here what I am going to do is, so here there is u square plus v square minus 1 whole square plus, this is 4v square. So here I am taking u square plus v square. There is u square plus v square. So I need minus 1. So I am subtracting minus 1 and adding plus 1. Clear? So here, this is the shortcut here. So the simplification will be very easy if you do this. Then what happens here? So this will be u square plus v square minus 1 whole square plus 4v square is equal to, so I can write it at one place, that is u square plus v square minus 1. So if I add it, this will be 2u plus 2 whole square. So this is going to become u square plus v square minus 1 whole square plus 4v square, and see here, so this is going to become u square plus v square minus 1. If I take 2 common, this will be u plus 1 whole square. So now if I take this as, the whole thing as a and this as b, so this is of the form a plus b whole square. So this is of the form a plus b whole square, and now I am going to expand. So if I expand this one, then see what happens here. So this is going to become u square plus v square minus 1 whole square plus 4v square is equal to, so this will be a square, that is u square plus v square minus 1 whole square, and this is b square, this is 4 times of, this is u plus 1 whole square plus 2ab, 2 2s are 4 into, this is u square plus v square minus 1 into u plus 1. Now which one I can cancel? So these two I can cancel, and our simplification will be easy. So this will be 4v square. So this is going to 4v square is equal to, this is 4 times of, this is u plus 1 whole square plus 4 times of, this is u square plus v square minus 1 into, this is u plus 1. So here if I take 4 common, then see, if I take 4 common on both sides, so this is 4v square. If I take 4 common, see what happens here. This will be u plus 1 whole square plus, this is u square plus v square minus 1 into, this is u plus 1. Clear? And now which one I can cancel? 4 I can cancel from right side as well as the left side. And what remains here? So this is going to become v square is equal to, so if I expand this one, a square plus b square plus 2ab, and if I multiply, this is going to become u cube plus u square, u cube plus u square. If I multiply with v square, this is u v square plus v square minus u minus 1. And see, so here there is plus 1 as well as minus 1. So plus 1 and minus 1 we can cancel, and plus v square and minus v square we can cancel, and what is left over here? So this is 0. So this is going to become u cube. So this is a 2u square. So this is a 4v square, and 2u, see here, 2u minus u. So 2u minus u is nothing but u. So this value is nothing but u. See here, this is not 4. This is uv square. If you observe, there is no 4 at all. So this is 4u square. And what is left over here? This is 2u minus u is nothing but u. So if you observe this one, this is u cube plus u square plus uv square, and this is v square, and this is minus u, and this is minus 1. So here this is u cube and this is u square plus u square, 2u square. So this is also completed. And the next thing here is 2u minus u is u, and the thing here is this value is uv square. So uv square is left over. So on each and everything we have u here. If I take u common, this will be u square plus 2u plus v square plus 1. So if you take, that is u into u square plus 2u plus v square plus 1 is equal to 0. So immediately, so you can take the value of u as 0. So clearly, therefore, u is equal to 0. So here in w plane, so if you take a w plane, see here, so this value is equal to u, this value is equal to, so this value is equal to v, and this is the origin 0, 0 in the z plane. So if u is equal to 0, then what is the line left over? So this is the line left over, that is the imaginary line. So here the v axis exists. So v axis exists, which is nothing but the imaginary axis. So this is nothing but the imaginary axis only exists. So this is what it is asked in the question. See here. So it is asked that show that the transformation w is equal to 3 minus z by z minus 2 transforms the circle in the z plane into the imaginary axis in the w plane. So we got the imaginary axis in the w plane. This is what it is asked in the question to show that. So here we got, as u is equal to 0, so we got an imaginary axis in the w plane. So this is the imaginary axis in w plane. So after showing u is equal to 0, so we got imaginary axis in the w plane. So this is what it is asked to show that. And let me show you. See here, this is the question. We have to show that w is equal to 3 minus z by z minus 2 transforms the circle mod z minus 5 by 2 is equal to half in the z plane into the imaginary axis in the w plane. See here, we have to take the w value. We have to substitute w is equal to u plus iv and z is equal to x plus iy. So after substituting and equating the real and the imaginary parts, so we got the two equations here, equation 1 as well as equation 2. So after getting equation 1 and 2, so we have to solve for the values of x as well as y. So equation 1 is multiplied with y with v, and equation 2 is multiplied with u plus 1. So after multiplying and subtracting, we got the y value as this one. So after substituting the y value in equation 2, so after simplification, we got the x value as this. So both the values are ready, x and y values. So we have to take the circle. So this is a circle equation. In place of z, I have written x plus iy, and after taking modulus, so this will be the square root after squaring on both sides and substituting the value of x and y. So in this equation, if I substitute the x value as this and y value as this value, and solving and cancelling, and after solving and keeping a plus b whole square, so we got the final result. So this is the final value, that is u times of u square plus 2u plus v square plus 1. So if I equate u to 0, so u is equal to 0 in the w plane will be the v axis, which is nothing but the imaginary axis. So this is the process, the procedure, and these are all the simple steps which you can easily solve, and this is also very important. So I have shown the z minus 5 by 2 minus half in the z plane into the imaginary axis in the w plane. Thank you so much for watching, and that's all for today. And there are going to be many more videos coming up in this series. Keep following these videos. Definitely it will be very helpful, and be confident in solving. And if you really like, you know what to do, please pass it on to as many friends as you can. Thank you so much.